Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this week's meal prep, I'm making some simple recipes that will be really easy to reheat and eat during a busy week. Sometimes I like to just prep the ingredients and prep my produce, but today I'm actually making the full recipes. They'll be already made and easy to eat. If you're new here, I've been making these meal prep videos pretty regularly, and I always make them really healthy with lots of veggies, and they're all super easy to make recipes for a busy week. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any time I upload. And let's just hop right into it. I'll show you what I'm gonna make this week. So I'm gonna start out by making some blueberry oatmeal bars. I'm always trying to sneak in protein in my recipes because I mostly eat a plant-based diet. So I'm gonna be using this premium pea protein. I got an unflavored one so that I could use it in baked goods and it wouldn't have like a strong flavor. I'm gonna make like protein oat bars. So for my blueberry oat bars, I'm starting out by mashing two bananas. And then add in your milk of choice. I'm using unsweetened plain soy milk. And some vanilla bean powder. I buy this off Amazon and it tastes so much better than like normal vanilla extract, but it's really expensive, so I try to use it sparingly. 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds. You can use any sweetener of your choice. I'm gonna use this date sugar that I bought. Mix all the wet ingredients together. Time to break out the mini whisk. The mini whisk. Then for the dry ingredients, add 2 cups of rolled oats, a half a cup of plain unsweetened protein powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm gonna add some walnuts. Mix it all together. You can also add in some cinnamon to this recipe, but I don't really love cinnamon. You don't need to add in any additional sweetener if you just want it to be all naturally sweetened with just the bananas and the blueberries. It still tastes pretty good, but it's not like as sweet, obviously. And another thing you can do is blend up half the oats into oat flour, and that'll give it like a more cakey like texture. And bake for 35 minutes at 350 degrees. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put some roasted veggies in the oven along with this to turn into a red pepper pesto. I'm gonna prep a red pesto to either use on top of toast or just to have so I can make pasta with it later on in the week. And I'm gonna save all these scraps to make another batch of veggie broth when I have enough. And I've just been putting them in this freezer bag until I fill it up. If you want to see how I make my own veggie broth, I posted a video on it a couple videos back. Okay, next I'm making a vegetable taco soup. As you guys know, I love making a huge pot of soup in my Instant Pot and saving it throughout the week. It's really easy to reheat when you need something quick, and you can make a ton of food, which I love. And this recipe is great because you can put in a ton of veggies in there, beans. I'm gonna add some pea crumbles to add extra protein, and let's get started. My Instant Pot is heating up. So I have my Instant Pot on saute mode, and I'm just adding in all my veggies to start cooking those down a little bit. So I added in 1 onion, 2 bell peppers, a half a box of chopped mushrooms, and I also added in 1 box of crushed tomatoes and 1 diced zucchini. So there's a ton of veggies in this soup. Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. You can buy this on Amazon. I'll make sure to link it. This is what I like to use instead of taco seasoning because it has no sodium in it, but you can just use like regular taco seasoning. And I also added chili powder. And I'm taking a little pause to take out the blueberry bars. And you want to make sure you stir around the veggies. Okay, then I'm adding in more veggies. I'm adding in 2 more diced carrots and 2 cans of drained and rinsed black beans. And I also added in about 5 cups of veggie broth / water. You don't need to do this, but I'm gonna add some of these plant crumbles. This is textured pea protein. Some oregano. Then my roasted veggies were done, so I took those out of the oven. And for my red pepper pesto, I'm adding all the roasted veggies to my blender, along with 3/4 cup of walnuts, the other half of the lemon juiced. Add salt to taste. I'm gonna add in a little bit of this garlic salt and some more pepper. Actually, a little bit of all the seasonings we added. I almost forgot, I'm gonna add in a couple tablespoons of nooch. And just a few basil leaves. I don't want it to turn brown, so I'm just gonna add in a couple. And you need about a half a cup to 3/4 cup of water, depending on how thick you want the pesto to be. Okay, so I didn't blend it up so it's completely smooth. I like it when it's a little bit chunky, and this tastes really good. You could even do less water if you want it extra thick. I cannot wait to either put this on some pasta or have it on toast. It's gonna be so good. Oh my goodness, this looks phenomenal. I'm gonna add some frozen corn. I only have a little bit left. And mix it on up. Oh yeah, this looks so good. So I ended up doing a 20-minute natural release, and I think it's perfect. It looks delicious. And I'm just gonna set this aside to let it cool off. Okay, so I was just thinking, what's better than a plain taco soup? A creamy taco soup. So I'm gonna blend up some cashews and hemp seeds. A half a cup of cashews and a quarter cup of hemp seeds with enough water to cover them, so like equal parts water. And I soaked these for like 30 minutes beforehand. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. And you can put it back on saute so the cream sauce gets incorporated. Oh. Okay, you guys, well here's everything I meal prepped for this week. I put the leftover lettuce in this container, and midway through the week I can make more salads with that. I have our taco soup, the salads I meal prepped. These actually came out really good. I'm really excited to eat these. They look so yummy. And I have my banana blueberry oat bars and the red pepper pesto. That is it for today's meal prep video. Make sure you like and subscribe before you go, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye!